All right, you guys, hi, happy Friday. You guys are all doing well today. I'm very super sore from my Black Swan Yoga Hot On It class I taught yesterday. So today is gonna really be focused on hips and hamstrings and quads. So legs and hips today. It should be really good, especially if you've been training all week like me and you're super sore. So hope you enjoy this 1 hour flow today. And let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start today lying on our backs. So come onto your back. You can either come into Shavasana or bring the soles of your feet together and knees wide into reclined butterfly pose, allowing the knees just to sink down to the earth. I like placing the left hand over the heart, right hand over the belly. Just close your eyes and settle into your space, wherever you are, in home or outside. Settle into your body, drawing your attention inward, and notice how you feel physically. All the things that might be sore or the tension that you're holding on to. And then maybe move your attention to your energy level. Where is that at today? It's right afternoon, so just becoming aware of all the things that make you human. Where are you mentally? Where are your thoughts? Are they scattered? Are you focused? Are you worried? And your emotions. And then where is your spirit today? Let's take a couple of breaths to focus on the breath. In and out through your nose, finding this rhythm of Ujjayi breathing, your life force energy. So in and out through your nose. Feeling alive today, this Friday. Set an intention for your practice today. What do you choose to bring in? What do you choose to leave behind? Let's take 3 long, deep, full breaths together. Inhale through your nose, fill your lungs full. Open mouth, audible exhale, sighing all the old oxygen out, or allowing your belly to fall. Filling your breath full, inhale, expansion of the lungs and rib cage. Exhale, release all of it out, allowing your body to sink into the earth. Good, big breath in. Now just start to breathe in and out through your nose, staying connected to your breath as we start to flow together. All right, close your knees like a book. Bring your feet hips with distance, and then bring your arms down by your side with the palms facing down. We're going to get the spine warmed up with Dvipadipedam, so connecting breath and movement and synchronizing them together. So 4 seconds at least. On your inhale, sweep your arms over your head as you lift your hips up high, lengthening the front line. Inhale. All the way back to the mat. Exhale, slowly lower the hips and the arms. They touch the ground at the same time as you empty out your breath completely. Good. Big breath in as you lift. Lengthen, grow long, reach over your head, grow long through the crown of your head, lengthening out your spine, your neck. Exhale, slow, make the count of your breath slow. Inhale slowly, inhale, lift, reach. Lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, release the hips and the hands. Let's do that one more time. See if you can roll up and roll down. So roll your hips all the way up, opening space through the front line. Starting your shoulders, roll each vertebrae down through your spine, rolling it down all the way to your sacrum. Awesome. Now we're going to warm up through the hips. So hug your right knee, extend the left leg long. Right knee gets a hug. Man, there's a lot of tension and tightness in my hips. Just noticing what's going on in yours. We're going to warm up the hips by drawing the right knee to the right, and then extend the leg all the way down, rotate, toes in, cross the body all the way over, and then back to the right. So big hip circles, lengthening the leg long, crossing over the body, going out to the side, trying to keep the left hip on the ground as much as possible, just to find the fullest range of motion in your hip joint. Noticing mine, you might have some pops and crackles. Good, keep breathing, and we'll go the opposite direction. So crossing over the body, lengthen the right leg long, All the way over to the right, bend the knee, and big circles in the opposite direction. As big of a range of motion you can create. Crossing over the body to the side. Awesome. Hug the right knee all the way into your chest. Bring it to the right side of your rib cage. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, guide your right knee over to the left for a supine twist. Guiding it with your left hand, looking over your right shoulder. And then just take a couple of breaths here, noticing the tension that resides in your spine, your hips, your glutes. Try to ground the right shoulder. Good, take one more deep full breath. And slowly unwind. Hug the knee in one more time. Float the left leg off the ground, take a deep breath in. Exhale, switch, hugging the left knee, float the right leg off the ground, extended. Holding your breath in. Exhale, switch. You can bring your shoulders off the ground, inhale. Exhale, switch to the left. Hovering back and forth, exhaling on the way through. Good, ending on the left knee. Extend the right leg all the way down to the ground. Hugging the left knee as close as you can to your chest. Take a right big breath, noticing the tension. I have a lot of it. I could barely walk this morning. Kind of overdid it, I guess. Deep breath in. And go going out to the outside of your body as far as you can. Big hip circles, extend the leg down. Cross over, bend the knee, and all the way around. Big ranges of motion into the hip joint. Good, and switch directions. So go out to the outside, cross over the body, extend the leg all the way down, internal, external. Good, 2 more circles. Awesome, hug in the knee to the left side of the chest, take a deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist, guide the left knee over to the right, left arm extended, looking over the left shoulder. Take a couple of breaths here. And slowly release, hug the left knee back in. We're gonna go back and forth switching, so hover the right leg off the ground, draw your shoulders off the ground, exhale, switch, inhale, hold, exhale, switch, inhale, hold, exhale, switch. Pulling the knee in, extending the other leg. Pulling the knee in, extending the other leg. Using your core. And since we're doing core, might as well just keep it going and do more core. So, bend the knees, extend the legs up high, interlace your hands behind your head. Glue your lower back flat into the ground by engaging your core, and then draw your belly up and in. Take a deep breath in. We're doing the right leg. If you want more, you can lift the shoulders off the ground. As you exhale, slowly lower the right leg for 5. Keep the toes flexed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover. And little pulses at the bottom for 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Left, right leg lifts. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, lower the right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Last one on this side. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right leg for 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, exhaling, 2, 1, flutter at the bottom for 3, 2, 1, right leg lifts. Other side, left leg, shoulders stay off the ground to challenge yourself more. Try to lift with your chest versus your neck, okay? Here we go, inhale, left leg, exhale, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, little pulses, 3, 2, 1, round 2. Inhale fully, exhale 5. Left leg 4, 3, 2. Pulses to the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. Exhale left leg 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly. 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. You can rest your shoulders down. Shoulders and lower back stay flat onto the ground. Take a deep breath in. You can bring your arms down by your side if it helps more, or cactus arms. And then slowly lower both legs for 5. Keep your lower back flat into the ground. 4, engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Hold, get your shoulders off the ground. Point your toes and flutter kicks for 5. Keep the legs straight. 4, point your twinkle toes. 3, 2, reach your shoulders up higher, 1, and relax. Keep your knees bent. Hug it in. Extend your arms and extend your legs. Extend your arms over your head. Let's do 10 elbow to knee crunches. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, crunch elbow to the knee. Hope both of them touch. Keep your shins parallel to the ceiling. Good. Inhale, lower. Hover the legs, don't touch. Exhale, crunch. Here's 2. Inhale. You got it. Keep going. There's 3. Oh, the core. 4. You got that. Inhale. We're almost halfway there. 5. Crunch it in. 5 more. You got it. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. 4 more. Oh, core. 3 more. 7. Last one. Hold for 3. Touch the elbows to the knees. 2. 1 and done. Woo. Lift your hips up if you need to. Just lengthening it out long. That's a good way to warm up. So start to rock and roll the length of your spine. Up and down. To come into a standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Breathe. Let everything go once you get there. Soften your knees. Maybe paddle out your knees. Let your head move around, releasing your neck muscles. Feeling the tension in the hamstrings and the lower back. Breathe into those tension spots. Good. Rise up on your inhale. Stand tall. Reach up. Lengthen up. Fill up. Grow long. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come back to yourself. Just take a breath. Take a couple of breaths. I'm going to move this back. All right. Here we go. Inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, lengthen up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up on your inhale. Interlace your hands into a steeple grip at the top. Soften your knees. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach up and over to the right, hips go left. As you're doing that, I'm going to fix this. So in your crescent moon, good. Keep lengthening through the left side body. Keep your knees slightly bent. Good. Keep pushing your hips to the left, keeping that line of tension as you slowly start to forward fold all the way down and letting it all go once you get there. And right spider fingers come to the front of your face. Bend your right knee, extend the left arm high to the sky. Stack your shoulders, lift your gaze, breathe into your hamstrings. And release. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, lift, grow long. Push your hips back. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up on your inhale. Interlace your hands into a steeple grip at top. Soften your knees. Draw your belly up and in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach up and over to the left this time. Hips go right. Good. Breathe into the right side body. Pull the right shoulder back. Lift your gaze. Nice. Keep your knees soft. Keep that line of tension as you slowly start to fold it forward slowly all the way down. Release it when you get down to the bottom. Left spider fingers in front of your face. Left knee bends. Right arm extends up high. Hamstring stretch. Good. Big breath in. Exhale. And bring it down. Hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, lift, grow long. Exhale, fold it down. Sweep your arms up high one more time. Lengthen up, reach up, fill up. Exhale, find it back in cactus arms. Draw your elbows back and lift your gaze. Expansion through your front line, through your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold all the way back down. And plant your hands to back into downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Maybe pedal out your legs, move your hips, shift your hips from side, move your shoulder blades around. Lift your heels high, inhale, round and roll through to plank pose as you exhale. Hold for the inhale, exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes, baby cobra once you are right. Lift your chest up, open space. Exhale, lower, plank your hands, tuck your toes, strongly press up to plank pose. Downward facing dog. Take another deep full breath onto your right. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. Open space. Try to push your right shoulder and your right hand down to the ground. Take one more deep full breath. Inhale. Step your right foot all the way through your hands. Lower your left knee down. Untuck your toes. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Sink your hips down. Lengthening through the right hip, left hip. As far as you can go. Breathing into the hip flexors. Good, one more deep full breath. How low can you allow your hips to sink? Good. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, open twist to the right, twist the front leg. Option to stay here and sink down. Option to get a quad stretch, because I know I need one. So you can plant the left hand down and reach the right hand towards the left foot, and then open up the shoulder. Maybe even going deeper into the forearm. We're staying here for a couple of breaths. Oh, good, one more deep full breath. Slowly release the foot, come back into your hands to the inside of your foot. And you're gonna rotate towards your right leg, splaying the right knee open onto the outside edge of your foot. Sink the left hip down and then use the right hand to push open your hip, traction your hip out and away. Breathe. Yeah, one more deep full breath. Nice, shift back. Anjaneyasana, both arms reach up high to the sky. As you exhale, find a back bend cactus arms. Sink your hips down and forward, open space. Retract your shoulder blades back, lift your gaze. Shift back as you inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale into half splits. Lengthen the long leg long. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Flex the toes towards the face. Try to reach your nose to your knee. The last one will hold, so bend back into the knee. Sweep your arms up high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink your hips down and forward. Find a back bend cactus arms. Expansion. Good. Inhale, shift back, reach your arms up high. Exhale into half splits, forward fold. Last time. Bend back into the knee. Sweep your arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, find a back bend cactus arms. Hold for your inhale. Retract through the shoulder blades. Draw your elbows down. Hold for your exhale. Inhale, shift back. Exhale into half splits forward, hold for a couple of breaths. So lengthening on every inhale, and then deepening every exhale. Maybe shifting your hips and moving your hip internal, external rotation. Hips right, toes left. Hips left, toes right. Getting all 3 hamstrings. Awesome, then back into the knee. Now, turn your left foot over to the right side of your mat. Come all the way up onto your knee. Step your right foot forward a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink your hips down and forward. Feeling that into the inner thighs, your adductors. Now to take it deeper, I want you to bring your right arm to the inside of your right leg. Press that away, and then maybe even opening up your arm, pulling the shoulder back. So both arms are pressing back and open. And then you're sinking your hips down more. Breathe. Good. Sink your hips down more. Breathe. Good. Back to center. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the left hand down. Reach the right arm all the way up and back to the back of the mat. Opening up through the right side body. Palm down, arm and bicep by the ear. Open space. Option to stay, option to float the leg. Option for this amazing quad stretch I love so much. So grabbing ankle to foot or ankle to hand, and then opening up, pressing into the hand. You can feel it in your shoulders, into your quad. Breathe, maybe lift your gaze to challenge your balance. And one more big full breath. Open up more. Good, from here we're gonna move into frog pose. So you're gonna draw your right knee as wide as you can, toes out, heels in, walk your knees out as far as you can, and then come down into your forearms. From here, we're gonna do cat-cow. So inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, round into the spine, chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone under. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, retract the shoulder blades, lift your gaze. Exhale, round, tuck the tailbone, pull the scapulars apart. Okay, let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, round. Press into the ground. Great. Nice. Now we're going to go to Malasana. So come onto your hands and try to come onto the insides of your feet and walk your hands back. Walk your feet in, toes out, heels in. Arms to the inside of your legs, pressing outward to lengthen through the spine. Taking just a couple of breaths here, maybe closing your eyes. Really try to elongate through the spine, reach the crown of the head, and pull the shoulder blades back and down. Good, lengthen even longer, press a little bit wider, deep breath in, exhale, standing forward fold, or a wide angle forward fold. So widen your stance, toes in, heels out. Bring your arms back behind you, palms facing down, walk your fingertips back, lengthen to the crown of your head, breathe into your hamstrings. Good, one more deep full breath. Come all the way back up. Plant the hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Plant the left hand down. Reach the right arm high to the sky. Stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. And then take a half step back with your right foot. Turn all 10 toes to the right. Come to the outside edge of your left foot. Lateral stretches now, so lift your hips up, reach your arm over your head, lengthening through the glutes and the IT band. Exhale, sink your hips down, reach back, look back. I really love this one. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, sink, look back. This time, option to step back into full plank, or maybe supported side plank. If you need to bring your left knee down, maybe lengthen the right leg high. Good, one more big full breath. And plant the hands. Lower down, all the way down or halfway down. Lengthen up, baby cobra, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a couple of deep full breaths. And downward dog. There it is. Awesome. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, audible. Exhale. Let it all out. Left leg reaches up high as you inhale. Stack your hip and bend your knee. Good. Bring your left shoulder down. Press more weight into the left hand. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee down and tuck your toes. Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up high. Sink your hips down and forward. I like to go back and forth. Finding the depth of your stretch. Big breaths. All right, now shift back. Inhale, draw your belly up and in. Exhale, open twist to your left. Draw the shoulders back and down. Maybe look over your left thumb. Option to stay here. Option to just sit there and sink the hips down more. Maybe plant the hand, left hand, right foot, quad stretch. Maybe you want to take it deeper onto your forearm. Open the shoulder, breathe. Good, one more deep full breath, letting it all go. Great, release the foot, come back onto your hands, arms to the inside of your foot. Lengthen on your inhale. As you exhale, rotate towards your left hip, your left knee. Splay the knee out, outside edge of your left foot. Sink the right hip down as you rotate through the spine, and then use the left hand to press away. Ah, that feels so good. Couple deep full breaths. Try to push your right shoulder away and out of the ear. Good, one more deep full breath. And back to center. Arms around the foot, sweep your arms up high to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Sink your hips down and forward. Remember, back and forth between this and half splits. So inhale, shift back. As you exhale, find a back and cactus arms, draw your elbows back, expansion through the front leg. Good, inhale, shift back, reach your arms up high. Exhale, straighten your left leg, flex your toes toward your face, nose to your knee. And again, 2 more times, bend to knee. Sweep the arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms, expansion. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the left leg. Nose to the knee. Last time we hold, bend back into the knees, sweep your arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, find a back bend, cactus arms. Hold. Hold for your inhale. Stay for your exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into half splits, hanging out for a while. Maybe finding that movement that I like so much. Maybe finding stillness. Nice. Bend back into your left knee. Rotate the right foot over to the left side of your mat so your hip opens. You're gonna lift up all the way onto your knee. Step your right foot or left foot forward slightly. Inhale. Exhale, sink your hips down and forward, opening up. Finding the depth of your stretch here. Good. Now going deeper, left arm to the inside like you're pressing that hip into external rotation. And then maybe lengthen out the right arm, pulling the shoulder away. Both arms are reaching back, retracting the shoulder blades back. Breathe. Whew. It's intense. Sink your hips down more. Good, one more. Good, back to center. Inhale. Right hand plants to the back of the mat. Toes point down to the ground. Left arm extends way back to the back of the mat. Pulling the shoulder back, lengthening, making a diagonal through your body. Opening space. Option to stay. Option to float the leg. Option to reach back. Opening up the shoulder and the hips and the quads. Breathe. Maybe lift your gaze. Good. One more big breath. Slowly release. Now, I'm going to turn down the other way, but you're going to come into frog pose again. So widen your knees, toes out, heels in. Widen your knees as much as you can and push yourself back, your hips back as far as you can. Make sure your heels and your ankles are aligned with your knees. We're going to do some internal rotation. So pressing back as far as you can, take a breath. Now from here, you're going to lean a little bit forward. Try to drive your right heel up and over into internal rotation as far as you can. Work for it. And rotate it back down to the ground. Push your hips back as far as they go. Take a breath. Again, left side. Keep the heel up and over. Internal rotation as much as you can. Work for it. You're going to lean forward to get there. And bring it back down. Press it back. Press your hips back as far as you can. Let's do it again. Right side. Up and over. Just to show you, don't do this, but just to show you how much internal rotation you can have. That really tweaks the knee. If you try that on yourself, I just done it so many times. I know I can even go there without it. Ooh. All right, press it back. Hips to the heels. Last side. Left leg up and over. And rotate back, press back. Take another deep full breath. Nice, tuck the toes, walk your hands back to Malasana. Heels in, toes out. Bring the right arm down to the inside of your right leg. Press that open as you open up the left arm, reaching up high. Again, both shoulders are pulling back. Opening space. Good, back to center. Lengthen. Left arm comes down to the inside of the left leg, maybe hand to the ground. Pull that back, both shoulders are pulling back, opening to the front. Push that left hip open. And back. Good job. Standing forward fold. Widen your stance, toes in, heels out. This time we'll do a twist, so right hand plants in the mat in front of you, right in front of your face. Grow long through your spine, and then left arm reaches up high. Notice if your hips swivel, and if you need to, let your hips swivel with your spine. Or you can try to isolate thoracic spine and just twist thoracic spine. Good, one more deep full breath, and release. Lengthen it all out. Left hand in front of your face. Go long through your spine first. Lengthen up halfway. Rotate, pulling the arm, then shoulders, then spine, and then maybe the hips swivel with you. It's important to really be aware of your body and twist because of the SI joint, and twisting too deep can really aggravate it. And bring it down. All right, inhale, lengthen up halfway, lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the left foot to the front of your mat. Plant the right hand down. Left arm reaches up high to the sky. Stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. Turn all 10 toes to the left. Maybe take a half step back with your left foot. Roll onto the outside edge of your right foot. Lift your hips up high as you can lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, reach back, look back. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Option to step back to side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Maybe flip the left leg. Good. Breathe. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a couple breaths there. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, audible exhale. All right, here we go. Another flow. Sweep your right leg high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, step your foot all the way through. High crescent lunge. Both arms reach up high. Same thing we did on the ground, a little different. So inhale fully, shoulders over the hips. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Good, stay here, take a deep breath in, pull your shoulders back over the hips, and then plant the left hand down, sweep the right arm high to the sky. Pull your right shoulder back, stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. Bring the right down, back to high crescent lunge, reach your arms up high. Back and forth between cactus arms and pyramid pose. So inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Exhale, find a back bend cactus arms, expansion, bend both knees. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Exhale, lead with your heart, keep your spine nice and elongated. Biceps by the ears as you forward fold. Arms can come down, nose to your knee. Left high heel stays high until we're on the last one. So wide stance, pyramid pose. Bend back into your right knee. Sweep your arms up high. Here we go, round two. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Exhale, find a back bend cactus arms, bend both knees. Inhale, straighten. Keep that elongated spine, lengthen through the crown of your head. Reach, reach, reach. Forward, fold over the right knee. Tuck your chin to your chest. And breathe. Great, one last one. Bend into the right knee. Sweep your arms up high. Let's hold on this one, okay? So inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Exhale, find your back bend cactus arms. Hover the back knee. Hold for your inhale. Stay for your exhale, smile. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pyramid pose. Reach, reach, reach. Step the left foot in. All 10 toes face forward. Option to use blocks if you have them or if you need them. There. To be able to touch the ground. Let's take a lengthening inhale. And a fold. Try to pull the right hip up into the socket and down, shifting the hips. Breathe into your hamstrings. Nice. Let's rotate and open into triangle pose. So bring the arm to the inside of your right foot. Try to swivel the left hip open, pulling the left hip open, rotate thoracic spine, shoulders open, then pull the arm up high. Breathe. Use a block if you need to. Good. Lift your gaze or maybe look at the ground. Good. One more deep full breath. Maybe extend the left arm forward, bicep by the ear, and then bring that down and around, wide angle forward fold. Align your heels, toes in, heels out. Just interlace your hands behind your head and just lengthen out the back of your neck. Pulling the crown of your head down to the earth. Bring the hands down to the ground. Bend the left knee, extend the right leg long, skandasana to the left side. Good. Maybe use the ground for support, or you can lift your hands to your heart, finding that front line activation and finding balance here. Turn the right toes to face the sky. Option to take it deeper. Right arm reaches up high. Good. Take a big breath. All right, here we go. Moving into warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the right knee, extend the left leg long, arms out to a T. Sink down. Adjust your hips, or the right hip swivels down and forward so the right leg has room to open up. Right hip. Good. Take a deep breath in. Sink down a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up high. Exhale, back to your warrior two. We're going to come into half moon now. So reverse your warrior, flip your palm. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, right fingertips touch the ground or a block. Left leg reaches up. Opening the hips. Maybe, if you want to get a quad stretch here while you're balancing, left hand, left ankle. Good, 3 full breaths. Great, release the foot if you have it. Shift your left hip down towards the ground for standing splits. Try to lower the left hip, align with the right, nose to your knee. Lift the heel up high, inhale. Exhale, left knee, right calf, bend both knees and tap. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift, kick. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, cross, tap, step the left foot to the right side of your mat. Sit your hips down into cow face pose. So if you have a block and you have really tight hips, sit on the block. Try to stack the right knee over the left knee and bring the feet out equally. So face this way so you can see. So this might be a lot, and you can just work on this, especially if you have tight hips. If you want to go more for shoulders as well, left to left arm up high, and bend the left elbow. Right hand, left elbow, use that to open up the triceps and lats, and maybe that's as far as you go. Try to pull the head back in line with the spine, maybe reach your right arm around, maybe find a bind around to a strap or to your shirt, and then option to lead with your heart and just lean forward. Try to keep the spine nice and elongated. Good, let's start with our 5 breaths starting now. Notice the sensation. What is challenging for you? Good, 2 more. Last one. And release. Rotate the shoulders in and out. Awesome. And you can release the feet. Find Navasana, boat pose. You can use your arms to support your thighs, to lengthen through the the spine. Find balance on your sit bones or on your hips. Glutes. Good, and then maybe reach out to arms, find balance. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower down halfway. Hold. Good, lift all the way back up. Plant the feet, hips width distance. Reach your arms back behind you. Maybe fingertips towards the heels, unless you have hyperextended elbows like me. And lift up into reverse table. Knees over the ankles. Shoulders pulling back and down. Lengthen through the crown of your head. One more time. Landing back into boat pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down halfway. Ardha Navasana. Inhale. Exhale. All the way back up. Plant the feet, hips width distance. Reach the arms back. Inhale fully. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Lift up. Reverse table. Good. Stay. Open at the front of your shoulders. And lower down. Great. Cross the ankles. Step or hop back to plank pose. Vinyasa. That was a good one. Couple deep full breaths here. All right, last side, you guys. Sweep the left leg up high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step it all the way through. High crescent lunge. Both arms reach up high. Stacking everything. Draw your belly up and in. Ready for a twist. Pull everything back. Inhale. Exhale, open twist to your left. Maybe looking at the left thumb. Good. Pull your shoulders back. Inhale. Right hand plants. Left arm reaches up high. Stacking your shoulders. Lift your gaze. Lift your hips up higher. And bring the left hand down. High crescent lunge again. Remember, 3 rounds. Here we go. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Heels high. Exhale, find a back bend cactus arms. Bend both knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Keep a long, straight spine as you slowly reach, elongating all the way down to your pyramid pose. Right heel stays high. 2 more times, you got it. Bend back into the knee. Sweep your arms up high. Here we go. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, expansion. Inhale, lengthen. Keep that elongation all the way through. Shoulders back and down. Biceps by the ears. Reach, reach, reach. And then round. Last one we hold. Then back into the knee. Sweep the arms up high. Here we go. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, expansion. Back bend. Cactus arms. Hold. Inhale. Stay. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lengthen. Elongate. Reach. And down. Step the right foot in. Heels down. Shift the left hip up and into the hip joint. Rotating the left hip back. And right hip forward. Lengthen as you inhale. Deepen as you exhale. Hamstring is going to feel great after this. All right, so right toes turn 45. Nice. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Nice. Swivel the right hip open, pulling the left hip down first. Then opening, twisting thoracic spine, opening, opening, opening triangle. Right shoulder stacks on top of the left. And then find length and elongation. So lifting, retracting the shoulder blades, pulling back. And then tucking the left hip under, pulling it in. Good, breathe. And right arm extends forward, palm faces down. And walk your hands to wide angle forward fold. Take a big breath here. And you're going to extend the left leg, bend the right knee, Skandasana to the right side. Awesome. Finding balance. Option to take it deeper. Left arm reaches up and open. Left toes are facing the sky. Good. Warrior 2 is next. So inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, transition, warrior 2. Remember, swivel the right hip down and forward so your left hip can open up to the left. Sink it down. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Opening up to the right. Maybe finding balance. Maybe right hand, right ankle. Breathe, 3 breaths. Good, and release. Standing splits, rotate that right hip down towards the ground, aligning it with the left. Keep balancing, right heel kicks up, inhale. Exhale, right knee, left calf, bend both knees, tap. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, use your glutes. Exhale, tap, step the right foot to the left side of your mat. Land into your calf face pose. Left knee stacks over the right knee. And feet out wide. Just take a couple of breaths to settle in. Sit on a block if you have tight hips. Obviously, you're probably not gonna look like this, but maybe one day, if you do this often enough. So, to go deeper, right arm extends up high. And bend your right elbow, left hand, right elbow. Pulling the shoulder, opening up the lats, the triceps. Option to stay, option to reach around. I know I can't reach because my watch gets in the way on this side. So I'm just gonna do this. And maybe you lean forward, lean with the heart. Keep the spine long. Good, 2 more, let's do 3 more breaths. And release. Bring out the shoulders. Awesome. We're just gonna go rock and roll. Back to your vinyasa. So cross the legs, maybe shoot it back, land in chaturanga. Big breath once you arrive. Moving into the hips. Sweep the right leg high. Step the right foot to the right side of the right hand for lizard pose. Knee over the ankle, lower the left knee down and tuck the toes. Option 2, keep your arms straight. Maybe you use a block to lower down halfway. Maybe come all the way to the ground. And breathe. Every exhale is the intention of letting and releasing. Letting go. Maybe eventually you can come all the way down to your chest. One knee. Take one more deep full breath. Oh, getting back up, it's hard. Okay. Arms to the inside of your foot. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, shift back for a hamstring bow. So this time, keep your toes on the ground. Walk your hands under your shoulders, toes stay down. Lengthen as you inhale, and then bow forward. Pull your right hip back and down. Ooh. Awesome, then back into the knee. Heel toe your right foot to the left side of your mat, forward pigeon pose. Right knee is the outside of your hip, left leg straight back behind you. Maybe find a little bit of lift as you inhale and walk it forward. You're gonna have happy legs and hips today. Prepare for my workout later. Good, big breath. Maybe you want to move into a twist. So if you want a little bit more, walk your left hand over to the right corner of your mat. And then draw your left shoulder down to the ground. Wrap your right arm around your lower back, reaching for that big toe over there. Oh, can you get it? And breathe here. It's a good rotation for the spine, opening of the right shoulder, and then lengthening through the left rotator cuff muscles. Option to stay here. Option for a quad stretch. There's so many quad stretches today. And release. Tuck the toes, sweep the right leg up and back, give it a little jiggle, a little shake. Take a vinyasa if you like. All right, left side, left leg reaches up high. Step your left foot to the left side of your left hand. Lizard pose, lower the knee down. Knee stacks over the ankle, so walk the foot up if you need to, and then go down to the depth of your stretch. Every exhale, you're releasing, letting go. Notice if you're holding on or clenching your jaw or clenching any muscles in your body. Big breath. Oh, okay. Slowly come back up. Plant the hands. Lengthen as you inhale. Hamstring bow, exhale. Shift your hips back, keep your toes onto the ground. Go long, bow forward. Shift the left hip back and down. Get into the front of your shin and your hamstrings at the same time. Great. Then back into the knee and heel to your left foot to the right side of the mat. Draw the left knee to the outside of your hip. Pull your right leg back. And walk it forward. Pigeon pose. Oh my God, all the goodness in the hips. Option to take that stretch, that twist, right hand to the left side of your corner of your mat. Pull the right shoulder down. You feel your lats and your rotator cuffs open up. And then wrap the left arm around the lower back. Reach for that big toe. Feels like your right toe, but it's your left toe over there on the right side. Breathe. Option to stay there. Option for quad stretch. Can't get enough of this today. And wait, but wait, there's more. We're gonna do more quad stretching today. And release. Tuck the toe, last vinyasa, you guys. Make it good. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna come into half hero's pose. So that means bending your right knee and then extending the left leg long. Unless you like full hero's pose, you can totally do that. So make sure on the right foot, the toes are on the ground as much as possible and the heel is close to the hip. Try to drop the knee in as close as possible. I might play with these, so I'm gonna bring these over. All right, so you're on top of your toes and your knees facing forward to the foot of your mat. Take a deep breath in, and then maybe walk your hands back. So option two, if this is like impossible for you, you can also sit on a block and do this. So you have a little bit more space for your quads and your hips. It's just an option. Maybe come down into your forearms. Take a big breath. Maybe you come all the way down to your shoulders. Take a breath. Maybe you reach your arms over your head. Breathe. One other thing I like to do in this pose is bring a block underneath my shoulders to open up the tops of my shoulders and a block to support my head too. And then I can have a heart opener as I'm opening up to the front of my hips, my quads. Maybe you start to feel this in the top of your feet or your ankles. I only ask you to be here for a few more breaths. And walk your way back up. Ooh. Now you're gonna pull your weight to your left hip, swing the right leg around, plant the right foot to the inside of your thigh. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Frame your shoulders to your left foot. Forward fold, Janu Shirshasana. That's how I say it every time. Lengthen the left leg long. Try to get as deep as you can, lengthening through the spine and going deeper. Man, as tight as I am, I'm so surprised how flexible I can be. In the tightest of days. Awesome, rise up, plant the hands, stargazer pose. Lift your hips up, come onto your knee, point your toes, reach up and back and open space. Awesome, other side. Left leg comes back behind you. Try to bring the top of the toes onto the ground, heel by the hip as much as possible, right leg forward. Again, use a block underneath your hips if you need to. Take a deep breath in and maybe reach back. Just going slowly, every exhale, you're going a little bit deeper, maybe to the forearms, maybe to a block, maybe opening up the chest into a slight back bend. Ah, that's good. All you have to do is breathe and let go. Breathe into the tension. Release it all out. Get 2 more big full breaths. Oh yeah, and slowly come out of it. Put all your weight to your right hip, swing your left leg around, bend the knee, plant the foot, sole the foot to the right side of the thigh, inside. Inhale, sweep your arms up high, frame the shoulders to the right foot, forward fold. Keep rotating the shoulders, left shoulder down. And see how deep you can get. Good, and release. Ah, left hand plant, stargazer pose, reach up and open. All the way back down. Bring the feet down to the ground, lengthen, and slowly make your way down to the ground. So option for a back bend here, I'm going to show you another really great quad stretch, because that's the, so if you have a block, it's really great to use one here to go deeper. If not, just keep your hips on the floor, thread your right foot underneath your left and try to grab it with your left hand, and then just lower the right knee down as far as it will go. This gives you a lot more stretch with the block up higher. You get a lot deeper stretch. Then if you don't have a block and you want to go into a twist, hug in your left knee and then bring the left knee over to the right for a pretzel. That's good. Release into happy baby. Arms to the side of the knees, the outside of the feet. Pull it down, give your back a little massage. And we'll do it again on the other side. Lay the feet down to the ground. Thread your left leg through underneath the right leg, right hand, left foot. Or take the block underneath your sacrum, thread it through, and then allow the knee to slowly make its way down. You can feel it through your hip flexors and your quads. And then breathe into that. Option to take it deeper into a twist. Right hand, left foot stays there, hugging your right knee, and then rotate the right knee to the left. Good, big deep breath. Ah, so good. And happy baby. Whee. We end in happy baby because we're happy. And it's Friday. It's a good day to be alive. Let's take a short shavasana. So hug your knees into your chest. and lengthen into Shavasana. We'll stay here a couple of breaths. Allow your feet to follow you naturally. Allow your body to melt into the earth. Your breath to become normal. Just take a moment to find stillness, to be present. Stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. If you like to come out, take a big lengthening inhale, reach your arms over your head. Bend your knees, plant your feet, roll to your side. Find your way to a seat. Oh man, I'm gonna be able to walk again after today. It felt amazing. Glad I didn't actually do yoga with you guys. So just close out by bringing the hands to the heart, thumbs into the heartbeat. Go along through your spine, maybe close your eyes. Coming back to that intention, give yourself some love today. Listen with the breath. Empty out all your breath. Biggest breath of the day. Inhale. Fill your lungs full. Hold that breath. Take another sip. Exhale. Bow your head in honor of yourself for showing up on your mat today. Thank you for being here. In honor of each other and our Black Swan Yoga community. Can't wait to see you guys back in the studio. My name is Erin, and from the bottom of my heart to the highest good, namaste. Happy Friday, you guys. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to donate, blackswanyoga.com/live, and I'll see you next week. Have an awesome weekend. Have a great day. We'll be in the studio soon. Hold on.